Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to my channel and let's do review of QUAR Infernal machines for PS4 and PlayStation VR. Turn-based strategy game is a genre that completely missing from PlayStation VR, but thankfully we've got this one now, so we can be happy. But is it good or is it bad? Let's talk about it. Before I start, please press a like because it does help the channel a lot, and if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. Okay, we're gonna start from the graphics. First of all, once you launch the game, even if you got headset on, the game not detecting VR automatically, so you still have to go to options and turn VR on. You're doing that by using DualShock, but then the game lets you choose if you want to use moves or DualShock. We're gonna talk about controls in a minute. Now let me speak a bit about graphics in VR. Once you enter the game, you're gonna notice that there's a lot of jagginess to the game. It's not blurry, it's just jaggy, while the objects close to you are very sharp. Your units looks okay. First thing you're gonna see is your base. You look around the buildings, you can click on them, check them out, what they doing. At the beginning they quite basic, but you'll be able to upgrade them during the game. And now let's speak about the game and the gameplay. Like I said, it's a turn-based strategy game. You go to your mission selection and that's when you can choose which mission you want to play. You have to unlock each mission by winning previous mission, but the shit hits the fan pretty fast, so replaying the missions is very important because each mission gives you victory points which lets you upgrade your base. Upgrading the base is very addictive, and actually it looks nice as well how it affects the environment. Better buildings give you the better units. Also during the battles your units got morale. The more they miss and the more shit they are because of you being a bad general, the lower morale they get, the more shots they miss, so make sure to keep their morale pretty high. Each mission pretty much introduces you new units, so there's always something new to see, as well as different maps are nice to see as well. They very well thought through because the positioning of your units matters as well, and there's a lot of little like hidey places and places where you can stand when it can be harder for enemy to shot at you. But also if you position your units not so smartly, they're gonna probably get just shot and die. I found the strategic thinking in the game being very satisfying. Okay, now let's speak a bit about the controls. You can use DualShock or Move controllers. DualShock, of course, flat version, you've got your thumbsticks, you've got your buttons, you're using all that, while in VR you can opt to use Move controllers, which is of course way more intuitive and makes gameplay a lot better. With DualShock in VR, sadly it plays exactly same like in flat version, so it's not getting tracked, so for me the way to go is moves. Moving around the battlefield is teleport only. To move around using one of your moves, pressing your trigger, and then if you want to turn around, you holding it and turning the other move, so you can like change your position. That's how turning works in this game. And also you can go to the ground to see the life-size units and how would they look in real life. Very nice little addition. I not used it a lot, but it's nice that it's there. Music-wise, you've got very nice battle soundtrack. You've got some drums, some epic music. It looks like somebody going to the battle and it looks like somebody gonna die. While voice acting is just like some person just talking. It seems like any of you could do voice acting for this game. I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's how it seems like to me. But in the end, I found QUAR to have few flaws, but nevertheless being a very entertaining and quite addictive game. When I first started playing this game, I didn't even realize that I've been in VR for quite few hours, and that's always a good sign, because it kept me going for a while. I wanted to see new units, I wanted to use some different strategies when I've been replaying the missions, I wanted to try different things, I wanted to upgrade the base, I wanted to keep my units morale high so they more deadly, and even though graphically it's quite poor game and I'm not the biggest fan of the art style, despite few issues, I found that I enjoy the game and I can easily recommend it for you if you like strategy games, and especially if you're missing playing those turn-based strategy games and you want one in VR, then this one is definitely for you, and that's it, bye.